Hello everyone, myself Gautami from Indrayani English School. Today we are going to learn MS Excel. So let's see how to start the MS Excel. Actually Excel is used to make the tables, it is used to make the sheets where we can save all the data. It may be of your student information or teachers information, or you can calculate you can do the calculations on that data. So let's see how to start the Excel. Same way, click on start button, click on Microsoft Office Excel. Okay, Excel window will open. Upside title bar, if you save this document, whatever title you give, that will appear on the top of the file. So see here, new is used to make the new document, open is used to open the existing document, save is used to save this document. I will save already, so I will save this document with student mark sheet. Okay, see the name changes, student mark sheet title appear at the top of the window. Now downside, these are the menus: home, insert, page layout, formula, data, review and view. And here is a clipboard menu. Clipboard menu means cut, copy, paste. Then these are the formatting menus. It is used to change the font size, font type, even font color. Even you can change the alignment also. And these are the tables related icons. So we will see one by one. So in Excel provided us 3 sheets. Sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3. Sheets means the pages. We get the 3 ready-made pages where we can do our we can type our table and do the calculations. Now these upside A, B, C, D, E, F, these are the columns, and 1, 2, 3 up to 1023, these are the rows. And when these rows and column intersect, here we get the cell. Now see, this is an active cell. Have you seen the border? That is called an active cell. So many cells are here. We type the data in that cell. Okay, now we'll see. I will make a document for my school. First of all, I just type my school name. I will make it big one. Change the font. If you want to make the bold, click on the bold. If you want to change the color, you can with font color. Okay, now again the subheading, standard, suppose 9th, and this is the student or this is a unit test data. So subheading type downside, change the font. Okay, now I will make a table here. Okay, now see, to make a table I will type roll number of the student, name of student. If you want to change the width of the column, just click on the column and drag from here. Okay, then type the subjects. See here, I just mentioned the subject name, here roll number and name of student. Now I want a table, so select the area, how much long you want the table, select the area and click on all borders, so you will get the borders. Now roll number, see here, 1, 2. Now select these 2 and drag from downside. This is called a dragging feature of MS Excel. Okay, name of student I mentioned here. Now see, in Marathi there are 2 exams. One is oral and second one is the written. Means oral exam, written exam. Here also I will extend this table. Now see here, Marathi, these are the 2 cells. I want to combine these 2 cells. So select these 2 cells and click on merge and center. So what happened, these 2 cells get combined. This feature is called merging. Select the 2 cells, click on merge. This is called the merging of cells. Okay, now if you want all the data at center, so select again the table, click on center. See, all data will display in the center. Here I want the name to the left side, means left align. Click on left align, then will display like this. Okay, now this is the table. You can enter the data in the table, but at last I want total of this subject, so type total and I want percentage also. So we will make the 2 columns, total and percentage. Again I will use the merging feature here. So our table is ready. Now if you want to do the formatting means if you want to give the color, make it beautiful, then use this feature, format table. Here the ready-made designs are given. Just click on any design, that design will display here like this. Just select the table and click on any of the design, that design will display here. If you don't want, just go back. If you want to give the color to specific cell only, then select the cells, go to cell style and apply the color, which color that you want. Okay, now this is regarding the designing of the table. Now we will see some more features regarding this. If the data is too long means if the name is small, okay, data is too long, so click on that cell and just click on wrap text. That data in that cell get adjust and wrap down, means some data will shifted to the new line. This is called a wrap text feature. Okay, now cut, copy and paste. Cut, copy and paste features is used when you want to make a copy. Suppose this is the cell, click on copy, go down, click on paste. The same data get copied here. And cut means, suppose you want to cut the data, means you want to shift the data from one place to another. Then click on the cell, click on cut, click downside, paste. See, all the data gets shifted from one place to another. This is an undo button. If you want to reverse your action, any action, you can click on the undo button. Okay, now our table is ready. See here, I filled the marks everywhere. These are oral marks, these are written marks. Now we will see how to do the total. These are the out of marks, means oral is of 10 marks and that student got the marks like 9, 5, 8, 9, 5 like this. Out of written exam is of 40 marks. So we will do the total. How to do the addition? So click on the cell where you want the addition. I will click on this cell. Now select all the cells and click on auto sum. Okay, again I will explain. Click on the cell where you want the addition, then select all the cells and click on auto sum. Okay, the same formula I want down, so click to that cell where addition is there. Have you seen a small rectangle down? Drag downside, so addition of all marks will display down. Now we will see how to calculate the percentage. So for calculating the percentage we will use the formula. So formula will be is equal to bracket. Generally how we will calculate percentage? If the total marks are 250, 250 means 100, so for 158 how much percentage will be there? So 158 means address of 158 is N8 multiply by 100 divided by total marks 250. Press enter. See 63%. Again I will explain. Start from is equal to sign, opening bracket. Now 132, address of 132 is N9. Okay, multiply by 100 bracket close divided by total marks means 250. Press enter. If you want to copy this formula, again click on that cell, drag down, that formula get copied. Okay, now if you want to find a student who fail in that exam, so how to find how they get fail? So generally we will calculate that below out of 10, suppose below 3 means that student get fail, or out of 40 means suppose below 20 that student get fail. So how to do it? Select the column, go to conditional formatting, then highlight cell and rules, click on less than. So less than 20, it be light red field. Okay, see, less than 20 marks get highlighted. So here you can easily find out ki which student get fail and which student is pass. How I will explain again. Select the column, go to conditional formatting, click on highlight cells and rule, and then click on less than. Here you type the passing marks and click on OK. That cell get highlighted. So here you can easily find out how many students get fail in the exam. So in this way you can make a small mark sheet of an student. Then one more feature we will see. Now we will go to the insert. Insert means here you can insert a picture, you can insert the clip art, even you can insert the shapes also. If you want to insert the picture, click on the picture. Even you can insert and logo and everything will be here. Suppose you want to insert some picture from other document, you can open that document and you can insert that pictures directly also, like this. I just inserted school logo here. If you want to insert the clip art, just click on the clip art. If you want to insert some pictures, you can insert the pictures also. Suppose I will insert here one rectangle. Okay, if you want to enter some data in rectangle, right click and click on edit text. You can enter the data in that rectangle also. Suppose I will enter today's date here. So in this way you can insert the shapes also. Then if you want to insert the charts, okay, these are the chart types: column chart, line chart, pie chart, bar chart, area chart, scatter, and some other chart types are given here, like bubble, radar, surface. Suppose I will enter, I want to show this data in a chart. We'll take one example of column chart. So select the data. Now I will display the chart of only Marathi marks. Click on column. Now see how that chart get displayed. I will go down. See, name are given down, and this blue color bar means oral mark, and this red color bar means the written mark. You can see easily, means this is an pictorial representation of your data. So you can change the colors also, which color you want, that you can set. So easily you can draw the graph. I will explain again. Select the data, go to insert, select the chart. Your data will display in the chart. Okay, in this way you can insert the chart in your document also. Then page layout. In page layout you can set the margin, you can set the orientation, how you want the page, portrait or landscape. You can set the size, on which paper you want the printout. You want printout on A4 paper, you want printout on A3 paper. You can set the size. Okay, then formula and function. This menu is used to insert the formula and function. Some ready-made formula and functions are given in this menu. You can use these functions and formula to do the calculation. Then data menu is regarding about, suppose if you want to insert the data, or if you want to take the data from other document, and suppose here one sub option is given, sort. If you want to sort the data, I will do the sorting here. Select the names, how you want the sorting, ascending or descending. A to Z means ascending, Z to A means descending, A to Z ascending. Okay, I will sort on this column A to Z. See, it gets sorted. Again I will select the name, sort, continue with the current selection, sort. See, the name gets sorted in ascending order. Now we will see the filter. Filter menu is sub menu is used when you want to filter some information. So how to filter? Select the column, click on filter. Now I want the student who has only 9 marks, so deselect to 8. Now I want the student who has only 9 marks, so click on this rectangle, deselect 8 and 5, keep the selected 9, click on OK. See, the student having 9 marks only get display here. How I did? Again I will explain. Select the column. In Hindi, I want the student having 10 marks. Select the column. Click to filter. A small rectangle will display here. Click on that rectangle. I want 10 marks, so deselect 8. Click on OK. See, only though the student having 10 marks, that student get display here. This feature is called a filter feature. You can filter any information in the table. Now review and view are used to view the page. How you want to view the page? If you want to view the big one, just click the zoom. Your page get display in zooming order. If you want to make it small, just make it small like this. And last, if you want to print the document, again click on the office button, click on print, click on print preview. See, your document will display here. I will keep this page landscape, so all data get displayed properly. Now see the print preview. Again my data is not displayed properly, so adjust the data. Make the font small. Okay, still not fitted. So now do one thing. Select the table, go to format, change column width. Okay, I will change the column width. Data get display. Okay, means you can change the column width and row width with this feature. How I change? Just select all the cells, go to format, here is column width, enter the number, the column width changes. You can same way you can change the row height also. Now the row height is 15. I will change it to 20. See, the row height get changes. So in this way you can set your document. Again I will see the print preview. Okay, everything fine. Now you can take the printout by clicking on the print button. So in this way you can make the document in Excel. I will show you some ready-made documents. See here the marks. You can enter the marks of the student and make the mark sheet in Excel. The same way you can keep the record of attendance of the student. Even you can use the Excel to make the timetable, daily timetable, or you can save the student data like date of birth, mobile number, address in Excel. So in this way Excel is used for many purposes. In Excel we can make the table, we can do the calculations, and we can store all the data in tabular format.